less fruity, more bitter.
Yeah.
So tell us about the beer, huh?
I think we've covered it.
What hops are in there? What hops?
So again, this is another very hop forward beer. So the malt side of things we can talk about when we look at we've got a porter coming up later, so we can talk a bit more about the malt. In this case, it's an IPA, so that means a couple of things versus the first beer, which was a pale ale. So you should find very good. It's more bitter. This one is 5.8% ABV, so it's that little bit stronger. So you might find
Sessionable.
it's slightly less sessionable, I would say. But you should notice that it's that little bit more. How would you describe it?
Complex. A little bit more.
Well, certainly I'm just saying about the increased alcohol, so it should be a little bit more warming, basically.
Yeah, a little bit heavy,
a bit heavier.
Yeah.
Some of the higher alcohols that you get in the brewing process naturally will contribute slightly, sometimes slightly solventy notes, which can be quite fruity in themselves, and they also provide a little bit of warmth as well that you get. This beer, in my opinion, it has a broader spectrum of fruit flavours. If everyone agrees with that. There is citra hop in this beer as well, so there's certainly a lot of citrus notes, as we talked about before. What you tend to find is this. North American hops from the Pacific Northwest typically have quite citrus characteristics. Sometimes they're quite piney and woody as well. So they're typically the flavour profiles that you get from North American hops. New Zealand and Australian hops, on the other hand, tend to exhibit more stone fruit and things like passion fruit, mango, pineapple, melon. So stone fruit and kind of softer fruit flavours as well. This beer is a combination of both types of hops. So what we were going for with this beer is a bit of a fruit bowl effect. So there's a little bit of everything. And what I think is nice about this is if everyone kind of shouts out what fruits that they're picking up, we're going to have 8-10 different answers and everyone will be correct. There's definitely melon in there, there's definitely grape, there's definitely orange, there's definitely pineapple. So on the nose and when you taste it, let me know what you can taste.
As soon as you said pineapple,
Power of psychology.
Well, it's a really interesting point, because what I find really interesting when we do these kind of group sessions is that happens all the time. And it's really fantastic when it happens, because you're going, there's something there and I know what it is, and then somebody will say like black currant, and you go, of course, it's weird, it smells like black currant.
the orange most noticeable compared to much harder. When you say,